Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we are discussing a very exclusive 2018 limited edition of 28 pieces. This is the Girard-Perregaux Laureato 42 Middle Eastern edition with an exclusive Eastern Arabic numeral dial as well as date disc. So the watch is based on the Laureato 42, so 42 millimeters in diameter in stainless steel, 10.9 millimeters thick. From lug to lug, it's 49.1 millimeters, but if we include the outcropping of the end links of the bracelet, the total distance across the wrist is 52.6. It is one of the thinnest watches of this style, and it's gorgeous. We'll throw it on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist. It's a complex fit because, as you can see, though it is broad when you include the end links, the case is also curved to arc around the wrist, so it's very flat. You see, I could wear this as a dress watch. It would have no problem with a cuff. It is broad. I would say you want a wrist of 15 centimeters circumference or larger to wear this one well. 14 might be worth a try if your wrist is more oval than round, but you will see just how flat that watch is. Taking a look at the bracelet, it's nicely made. We'll get a little bit closer. You can see there's a combination of a beveled edge, satin on the sides, polished intermediates, large tapered primary links with transverse satin finish across their tops. Here you can see we have removable links fixed in place by screws, and we do have half links built in on each side for more precise sizing. It is a double fold deployant clasp, and you can see it is a sequential close. One side closes before the other. It is a twin trigger release. Press both triggers to open. Rolling back to the case, you can see that the case is emblematic of what the Laureato has been since the first one came out in 1975, a tonneau-shaped integrated bracelet sports watch. Now you can see there's a bevel on the side of the case that matches the bevel on the shoulders of the individual links. You could see that the watch includes a satin finished side with longitudinal satin finish, no crown guard structure. Rolling around to the opposite side, you can see more longitudinal finish, but across the top you can see that the brushing is transverse. Now if you take a look at the crown, which I should mention is a screw-down crown, 100-meter water resistance, you can see that the outer face of the crown is faceted, and it matches the shape of this bezel, which threads into the case, and as you can see, gives it a wonderful machine aesthetic, as we have this large faceted bezel that looks more like a case fixture, a screw or a bolt, than a conventional bezel as you'll find on the likes of the Nautilus, the Aquanaut, or the Royal Oak. Now, taking a quick look at that bezel, you can see that there's a bottom or a plinth on which it's mounted, which is all of high polish. The sides and the beveling of the bezel are rolled off and polished, and you can see the top features a circular satin finish, framing a hobnail dial in a pyramid style. It is a lovely black galvanized dial. There's a stepped track outboard against which you can read the minutes and seconds. And then we get to the showpiece of the watch, which is the inner dial. We have Eastern Arabic numerals, applique and black polished, for the hours, and then you can see a step rarely taken. We also have a date disc that features Eastern Arabic numerals. The movement features a quick set, as you can see. It also features hacking or stop seconds. There is loom, though on this model the loom is only on the hands. I'll give you a quick look at that. Rolling the watch over, there's been an upgrade since the original version of the Laureato 42. We have a new movement. Caliber 1800 is the base. It's a larger movement than the old 3300. Among other things, 3300 was 26.2 millimeters in diameter. This one is 30 millimeters in diameter, so it better fills the case. Automatic winding, it now has a 54-hour power reserve rather than 46. Beats away at 4 hertz or 8 beats per second, 28 joules, handsomely executed. You can see a combination of hand finishing and mechanical finishing, roughly equivalent to what you'll get on, for example, an FP Journe or a Jaeger-LeCoultre. The 28 joule movement features unidirectional winding. As you can see right there, unidirectional is more efficient than bidirectional, so this watch uses it. And as you can see, it uses an eccentric screw fine adjustment mechanism with a variation on Edicron for precise adjustments. It's a good-looking movement, and again, all of it water-resistant down to 100 meters. A handsome watch, a 28-piece limited edition, a rare version of a nice alternative to the usual suspects from Vacheron, Audemars Piguet, and Patek Philippe, from a true high horology brand with a bright future and a long past. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.